Welcome into another episode of the Delco Duo, Saturday nights on PHL 17. I'm one half of the Delco Duo, Monica Cryan.
And I'm Jenna Meisner. As always, thank you so much for spending some of your weekend with us. Hopefully it's been a good one so far.
Yes. This week, we stepped into different roles. You were doing weather and traffic, and I did news. And are we still allowed to be best friends?
Yeah.
Even though we're not working in tandem?
We totally can. I think that you're actually a great news anchor. So if you didn't know, if you just thought the Delco Duo was like a show that you really like, we actually also have other jobs that we do on PHL 17 Morning News. So you can watch us there too.
Do you think there are people who exclusively just watch us as the Delco Duo and not weather and traffic?
I do truly think that. They don't know our roots.
They don't know our roots? Okay.
So that's Monday through Friday. But this, you might be a Saturday viewer, like a Saturday watcher.
Or you're one of the podcast listeners, and you're in California right now going,
what are they talking about?
You guys also have a show. Yeah, so we do the morning news, or morning weather and traffic. And so that's how we became bestest of friends. And now we have the Delco Duo.
Delco Duo.
And it is the first episode of the month of March.
Yeah, March is coming in like a lion. And we're going to get right to the debrief now. We're going to talk about what's happening in Delco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we teamed up with Visit Delco to talk about some of the fun events that go on throughout Delco. And what was interesting, as you were saying, even through this, we were realizing the arts and culture of Delco. It's rich.
It is very rich. A number of plays and shows and concerts. So if you're into art, that's always available in Delaware County. And the first one, Monica, actually is the Museum of Art's Brandywine. Free first Sunday. Every Sunday.
Wow.
The first Sunday of the month is free admission all day.
And the Brandywine Museum, just so amazing. Some of the pieces of art that they have and sculpture is just amazing. And then this is always fun and something I really want to do. Penswood Winery, wine and cupcake pairings.
That's actually weekends through March, so you have a couple opportunities to do that. And March is such a tough month because you're ready for winter to be over. And wineries to me are more of like a summer vibe.
Yes.
But it's nice that they have something going on if you're sort of, yearning for that summer feel.
Yeah, and wine can make anything feel toasty.
Yes.
Then we've got Linville Orchard 4.
I think you have to say it like that.
4.
I didn't even realize that Linville actually had mini golf. I feel like I've done all the things that they've had, but you can mini golf there. That ends, though, at the end of March. It's been through the winter. I think it's an option for, indoors because, it's hard to get outside, but that's ending at the end of March.
Okay, so take advantage of it while it's here. And then Delaware County Symphony at Newman University.
Yeah, so that's actually happening tomorrow. So sorry for the late notice on that one, but if you want to listen to some music, Newman University, actually such a beautiful campus.
Yes.
My sister used to live close to there, and I used to drive past it to get to her house. And I'm like,
it pops up out of nowhere.
It does.
Like, what?
It's
Newman.
stunning.
You guys need more signs, because all of a sudden I'm like, am I on a college campus
right
now?
Rolling greens of just
right off of 95.
Buildings. So yeah, cool. All right, thank you, Visit Delco, for giving us that info, and let us know what you do throughout the month of March. It doesn't have to be this weekend, but if you've got plans, we're looking for plans.
Jenna is, at least.
Booked and busy, apparently. I'm the only loser that needs plans. No, I don't need plans. I need to take care of my child.
Yeah, no.
He can't go anywhere right now. He's just too little.
Yeah, every time it's like Jenna will be like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, oh, this, that, the other thing. What are you doing? And Jenna's like, nothing.
Surviving.
Nothing.
No, I'm actually very busy. I just don't want to tell you because I don't want you to show up.
Oh, yes, I would. All right, let's get to our first issue of the night. We've got it from Ryan from Rutledge.
All right, so Ryan's father is turning 80 in April. Wow. I want to have a special birthday party because it's a milestone birthday. My sisters have decided on a family dinner at a BYOB Italian restaurant for the extended family, but I don't think it's special enough.
And then, a little bit more background to this.
We love background. Always give us more background if you can.
And we didn't include it in the screen, but mom has passed away. Dad is by himself, living alone, still active, which I love to hear that. Mm-hmm. Extended family, 25 to 30 people.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But not different from any other family dinner we have at our house. Restaurant will not be private, tables lined up together. His 60th was a private room, invited friends, and had favors. So this, in comparison, does not seem special.
I think it's really the private room that Ryan might be having the biggest issue with
Yes.
versus just having like a couple of long tables lined up. It doesn't really feel like a birthday party per se because you're still in the general restaurant.
Yeah.
What, in your opinion, what's a bigger birthday, 60 or 80?
I would say 60. I know this sounds terrible, but at 60, you still have a lot of your family and friends around. But as you get older, you start to lose some of the people that you're closest with. And I think that would just bring attention to it. It's obviously not going to be as big as the 60th, right? So let's not bring attention to it and try and recreate it.
Yeah.
Do something a little bit different. I think that this is very special. I love that you guys are still throwing these milestone birthdays.
Yeah.
For an 80th birthday, I think an Italian BYO, even if it's not in a private room, but just, tables put together, your dad's going to love it.
I would agree that 60 to me is a bigger birthday to sort of go all out, have the friends, have the favors. 80 is no small feat by any
No,
means.
it's amazing.
And I think totally your dad deserves to be celebrated. But I would agree. I would try to get a private room. That's my only thing. My only thing is I would really try to get the private room. If this BYOB doesn't have one, I'm sure another one. There's so many BYOBs that I'm sure you could find one. But it's funny because it's like my sisters. Like the sisters have already we're done. They've done it. And
And I know it was 20 years ago. You're talking about a 60th that you went all out for. And now 20 years later, again, like you said, a huge feat. But you already did a big birthday. Like maybe we don't need it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of this from the dad's perspective. Like, I'm sure he'll just be happy that people are still celebrating his birthday.
That's what I'm saying. His family's getting together. He doesn't mind if it's in a private room or not in a private room. I love Italian BYOs. They are my absolute favorite. And sometimes it's nice to be at an Italian or any restaurant in the middle of it, in the heart of it, and see what's going on. People
Unless
are
you're
looking
80
at
and you can't hear that well. I'm not
Yes.
saying that Ryan, your dad, can't hear, but that's a lot going on. So that's the only thing for me. I can't stand when I'm out to dinner and I can't hear what the person that I'm next to or that I'm across to, I can't hear what they're saying because it's too loud. That drives me nuts.
Yeah, but I think you still can make it very, very special. Even
you can do favors. Favors are really
still
easy.
do. Yeah.
Still do the favors. Favors are easy if you want to make
you
it
just bring them and
special.
put them down at the table, before everybody arrives. That's really, really special. I can understand the private room. I think that would be nice, but it's not planned, and I don't think your dad is going to feel not special. That is so sweet.
Always will feel special.
Yeah.
My husband at his grandfather's 80th birthday, they made T-shirts. Maybe
Yes.
have everybody wear. Make T-shirts.
Make T-shirts. People
and
love
have
it.
everybody wear the T-shirts. So then when you're in the thick of the restaurant, everyone knows that you're there for an 80th birthday.
Yes.
You know how many people are going to come up and be like, oh, happy birthday,
Yes.
happy birthday. That sounds so corny, but make T-shirts.
We did that for my father-in-law's 70th.
You had T-shirts?
Which was really fun. We went on a vacation together. So one night they requested that we all wear the same shirt, and it said 70th extravaganza, and
There you
people
go.
were coming up and talking to us about it. He loved it.
All right, T-shirts it is.
You'll never wear them again.
And do you on the T-shirt what was happening that year, the year he was born?
Yeah, you just look on down oh.
Or on the back, because we had it on my mom's birthday. We did in 1963. This was
gas was a cent a gallon.
actually to probably just make you depressed. All right, coming up next, we've got another issue, and this one actually has to do with going to the hair salon.
Okay.
I need to do that.
I just did. And welcome back to the Delco Duo. Let's just real quick, before we get to our next one, go over milestone birthdays. What do you think are the biggest ones?
Okay. I was going to say 16, but then I got caught up by 18, and I was having an internal battle in my brain of what was more important, 16 or 18.
16, absolutely.
18, you're an adult.
Yeah, but it didn't really matter.
You could do more at 16, drive. Drive a car.
I made my parents throw me a 16th birthday party.
Oh, yeah, sweet 16.
Yeah, 18, I didn't really care. 21.
20, yep.
30. 40. Because lordy, look who's 40.
I think just because you're
I'm
getting
already setting
there.
the stage. I'm setting the stage.
Family friends, 40 such
40.
a bit. No, you've got a
Huge.
couple years till 40, okay?
Yes.
People are gonna be like, Monica, you look so great.
40, and then after that, like...
Over the hill, isn't that 50? Every 10 years to me is an excuse for a rager.
But like 75.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm the type of person that I always think every birthday, like I love birthdays.
Yes.
I think birthdays are important. My family, we text each other. Everyone must send the birthday text or,
Oh, yeah.
we're in trouble. Like
important.
I love, some people are like, oh, don't bring up my birthday. Don't mention it's my birthday. I love birthdays.
Yes, I agree. It's a fun time to celebrate. All right, the next issue comes from Wilma from Woodland.
Okay, so I have a touchy situation regarding a hairdresser in the family. I like to bring my kids to a salon without insulting her. She will definitely notice that their hair has been cut and not by her. It will probably start hard feelings, yet I don't want to be committed to just her. Any ideas?
Ooh, that is really tough. Have you ever given thought to just biting the bullet and just getting your hair done by her? Like instead of...
Well, she's talking about the kids.
Yeah, just take your kids.
I don't
care how bad the haircut is. You got to go to your family. If your family has a hairdresser, you have to go to them. I would be very mad if I heard my family and friends were getting their news, were getting their advice and their Delco edition from somebody else.
Well, they can't get this from anywhere else, so we don't have to worry.
This doesn't exist anywhere else.
This is a unique product. You can't get your advice from anywhere else. And I'm talking to your therapist. They're not doing what we're doing, okay? So therapists.
No one does what we
your
do,
mouth.
except for weather and traffic, but we still do it better than anybody else. I would be very mad if I found out a family member was tuning in to the guys down the road.
I feel like these are apples and oranges, though. Like, they're so different. I understand the connection you're trying to make, but to me, a salon is not a place for a child. Where I'm going to get my hair done, I'm not bringing my son to get his hair done. When you go to a salon, you go for the experience. You get the wine. You get, the salon talk. You're there for hours. Kid haircut, in and out. You sit them in the kid-friendly chair. They get a lollipop. You call it a day.
You're talking about a very specific place, Kids Cut.
Well, I've never actually had to bring my son for a haircut yet because he's too little. But yeah,
it's love your son's hair, but maybe it's time.
He does. He's got wild hair. Love him.
And so you're gonna go to like a kid's.
I would not bring Cruz to a salon one, he's a baby, but I'm talking toddlers. Like even my sister's kids. Maybe my sister's oldest daughter, who will be 9 in August, she could probably go to like a salon experience. But the boys they don't need it.
Okay, well then fine. Then Wilma, all you have to do is if your hairdresser family is like, hey, did you get the kid's haircut? And not with me. You just like, yeah, I didn't think you would want me to bring my children into a very nice salon.
Or you bring your children to the salon super sugared up. Like, give them a bunch of candy, red dye 40 them up.
Yes.
Bring them to the salon. They are just terrors. And then your family's like, hey, you can't bring them back anymore. Mm-hmm. Reverse psychology.
And a lot of times salons require reservations or like
I've never
you
seen
to make
a
an
kid
appointment.
in the salon. Have you ever, where you've gotten your hair done?
No, not where I get my hair done. Maybe like 15-year-old boys will be there. That's about as young. And the reason
that is so oddly specific. Please don't be looking at 15-year-old boys.
No.
We need some clarification on that.
The reason why I took notice of this 15-year-old boy there, you know how they like to do their hair so weird now where it's like really poofy up top and like he was
short on the sides?
Yeah, short on the sides, but like really poofy and almost permed. He was getting a perm. And I was so interested in this. I was like, okay, why is this kid getting a perm? And she's like, that's the style now. My hairdresser, she's like, we have a lot of guys or a lot of younger gentlemen coming in and getting like perms to get their hair so floofy floof. So I thought that was funny because now you do have to go to a salon. Now you do. Because that's where you're not going to go to like kids cuts and get that kind of service. But yeah, I would just be kind of like confused and dismayed, Wilma, and be like, I didn't even think you would want me to bring.
Or that they
kids.
could come.
Yeah, or that they could.
Ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Yes.
Always the way to go.
Oof, good one.
All right, coming up next, we've got one of our own issues to bring to the table tonight. Make sure you stay with us. And welcome back. You're watching the Delco Duo. We have solved 2 of our viewers' issues of the evening. So thanks so much, as always, for sending those. Delco Duo at phl17.com or social media. That's a way that you can just DM us your problems.
Absolutely. You were saying that you find this March weird because Easter is in it?
I said, well, yes. But I also just find the month of March weird because it's a hard time of year.
Yes.
Because it's like kind of nice, but then it's also winter and cold. It can snow. But yeah, Easter too.
Easter is like rushing up.
Easter's throwing me because you can't decorate for St. Patrick's Day because Easter's right behind it. It's like, what am I supposed to do with all my home decor?
Home decor. So you can, because you got like half a month with your St. Patrick's and then half a month with Easter.
Easter decor is, I'm not an ounce Irish, so I don't mean this. I know you're Irish and my husband has some Irish in him. I don't really care about St. Patrick's Day.
I mean, most Irish people,
actually,
Ireland itself doesn't get They're like,
Like, I rather look at my Easter stuff longer than shamrocks,
okay.
I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, I don't decorate for St. Patrick's Day, even though I will celebrate.
I have
I am pumped.
towels, like little decorative towels.
Oh, that's really sweet of you.
I put one? Well, they were gifted to me. I didn't buy them. Someone for my bridal shower gave me like every holiday a dish towel.
I love those. Oh, that's so sweet. No, I've got the Irish decor that is year round, like the Irish blessing.
In-laws, your husband's side is
from Ireland.
Straight off of the Irish boat.
Straight off that Irish boat.
They were a part of the history, okay?
So, I have like that year round, like those, and I know a lot of people do too. Like at the entrance, they have the Irish blessing, and
so you're just always ready for St. Patrick's.
Always ready.
But that's not your issue.
No.
So let's get to that.
No, my issue.
What's Monica crying about?
Which sometimes I try and keep my issues from you so that we can deal with them on the Delco Duo. But I was so angry about this that the next morning I rolled into work.
I had a preview.
And I was like, I am fuming. And I think you guys all sided with me, but I just want to know, like, how angry could I have been? So Eugene came home a Thursday night, and there was a basketball game on, and I'm in bed, and I'm almost asleep. And so he wouldn't have been really able to tell that I wasn't. And he turns the TV on, and sound up, TV on.
Rest in peace, Eugene crying.
Woke me up.
2024.
Now, mind you, his whole issue was our daughter was in the bed too, and she should not have been. Obviously, she should have been in her own bed, but I was just letting her cuddle, and she had fallen asleep. I was gonna move her. But when he turned the TV on, he woke up Josephine. Like, don't do that.
So when he turned the TV on, was the intention to maybe wake up Josephine and be like, hit the road, kid?
I don't even know what I think that's why I got so mad is I don't even think he was thinking. He just wanted to watch that game so bad. And then what was funny is the next day I get back into work and that's all anybody is talking about is this 76ers game. And I'm like, I get it. It's a big game, but I don't think it could have been the Super Bowl. If your daughter is asleep and I'm asleep, it's off. You do not turn that TV on.
I truly don't think he was even thinking at that point. He just wanted to watch this game. It could have been anywhere at any time. That TV was going on regardless. So now you're up and Josephine's up.
She's up.
Does the game continue or does he turn the game off? And also, you don't only have one TV.
I know. So
just watch it downstairs, Eugene.
Right.
Watch it downstairs.
That's why I really just think he got so blindsided and was like, and I think he was kind of on his phone reading things about the game and then got like really excited. You know how like they keep up with the game in like 18 different ways. So he's keeping up with the game and then he gets excited to watch it. So he comes back in and he just blindly turned that on. And I was so mad at him. So now he just texted me like, as you know, those always joke texts afterwards of like, haha, I know you were really mad at me. But he just texted.
Please don't talk about this on the Delco Duo.
No, he just was like, Knicks are on tonight. Steph Curry playing Steph Curry. So now he's like trying to set the stage. And I go, I said, the basement TV sounds real nice right now. You can go watch that in our basement.
So the way we deal
That's
with
why we
this,
have it.
I don't like falling asleep with the TV on. I never liked falling asleep with the TV on. My husband loved to fall asleep with the TV on. And I feel like that's always like a couple. Like one person likes it, one person does not like it.
Yes.
So before Cruz was staying in our room, he'd put the TV on because he could not fall asleep without the TV.
Wow.
So I was just like, all right, I'll sacrifice once.
So you could sleep with the TV on?
I can. But the sports is what gets me, like the hockey. If hockey's on, that is the whitest, brightest light.
Brightest.
So it all depends on the sport. I feel like all sports are really bright, to be honest. Like football, same thing.
Yes.
But
and a lot of quick flashes. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, that's annoying. Don't do that. Especially like whoever's already in the room sleeping, keep the conditions the same.
Yes. Don't change it up.
Maintain conditions.
Yes.
Okay, I have a really fun trivia question coming up. I don't know why I said I. This is Monica's trivia question.
Okay. How many people in Delco might be born on Leap Day? How many people possibly born on Leap Day?
Keyword might.
Yes. There's some math involved. So this is something that I figured out mathematically, so don't like hold me to it. How many people in Delco might be born on Leap Day? Might be born. The answer is 392.
No, you can't say it like that. It's 392?
392.
Not fact. Question mark is key. So Monica brought this to me. You know, we discuss our trivia. It's a very serious part of the show. Fact
Leap
checking.
Day is so interesting.
We fact check. Monica really wanted to talk about this. And so tell them, Monica, how you arrived to that number.
There is an actual number. You have a 1 in 1,461 chance of being born on Leap Day.
Okay.
And so then what you have to do with that is you take the population of Delaware County and then divide that by the chances. So you divide 573,000. So we have more
in
than
Delco.
Yeah, we have more than 500,000 people. Yep. Mm-hmm. Then you take your chances and you divide it by you divide the population by your chances, and that's how I came up with the mathematical probable.
Oh,
number.
that's a good. The probability. Would have been a good way to phrase
There
it.
is
What
possibly
the probability?
392 people.
Is the Delaware County Historic Society, like, if you're watching, can you check this? I want to know that. I want to know now.
Are you a Leap Day baby?
Well, I think we had the story in the news program this past week that it's like 5 million people in the world. 5 million people in the world have a Leap Day birthday. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, when we're talking about the world, that's not that many people.
It's not that many people. And, it's a couple hundred in Delco.
All right. So
let us know if you're one of them.
Yeah, if you're a Leap Day baby, let us know. Or if you want to try the math yourself and you arrive to a different number, you can tell us that as well.
We love to hear it.
Leap days are so fun, though. Would you want to be a Leap Day baby?
Yes, because then it gives me something to talk about.
Yeah, that's your fun fact for like the rest of your life.
Yes, I'm 4.
And
like when you're really 16.
A rager every 4 years.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Delco Duo at phl17.com. That's the way to talk with us. Comments, concerns, questions.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of emails and we love it. We love to hear from all of you. Thank you so much for writing in and tuning in, especially. You can also find us on YouTube, Spotify, and phl17.com.
All right, have a great night, and we'll see you next Saturday night.